Former SAA Board Chairperson Dudu Myeni opposed awarding a tender to LSG Sky Chefs. She insisted it go to the national carrier subsidiary Air Chefs. Former SAA General Manager for Human Resources Matuane Mje has been testifying at the State Capture Commission. She says Myeni wanted to hold back on the Sky Chefs contract because she had a responsibility to Air Chefs. But the latter didn't even submit all their tender documentation. Mje says Myeni had a conflict of interest in awarding the tender.
So, but you say that the only reason really advanced in the email correspondence why the tender should be cancelled was that she or the board had a responsibility to the company that was a subsidiary of SAA.
That's correct, Chair. And she was the chairperson.
No other reason.
And really. She was the chairperson of the Air Chefs board at that time.
She was the chairperson of the SAA board and chairperson of the SA Chefs board.
That's correct, Chair.
Was that in order?
There were three board members.
Yes.
So she was the chairperson of Air Chefs, and Ms. Kwinana was the chairperson of SA Technical as subsidiaries.
Yes.
And Dr. Dambi was sitting in at the Mengo board, though Mengo had an independent chair of the board.
Yes.
So there were only three of them. So
yes.
You will have to have a chair of
yes.
coming from the bigger board.
Yes.
So she was the chairperson of the South African Airways board, the group, and she was chairperson of SA Technical.
Was that in order? Well, you were the acting CEO. Was it in order to have that situation in terms of board members? I mean, how do you, when you are chair of the board of a company that has made a tender to a company whose board you are chairing, how does that work now?
Chair, simply it will have been a conflict of interest under normal circumstances.
Mje also spoke about how Myeni demanded a permanent position be found for Kendi Pohleli. She advised against any further contract extensions for Pohleli, who was acting general manager for commercial at the national carrier. But an unhappy Myeni then flung accusations at Mje.
How can I, as a black person, now not want to appoint another black person who is skilled? And it ended up with the connotations that I'm anti-transformation. And then she also mentioned that she even extended contracts of other white people that had worked in the company before. So what is wrong with me? And I indicated that I was not aware of the circumstances where she extended those contracts. Now I'm aware of the circumstances. I've highlighted the risk to the company. I've highlighted the risk to him as I was discussing with him. And I've also not only that went back to discuss with the General Manager Commercial, and General Manager Commercial said that position is not in his structure, in commercial. The project had ended. And so it ended up in
a kind of stalemate, or?
In a kind of a stalemate.
She wasn't happy and you were standing your ground?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct, Chair.
Yes, continue.